And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream tonight. We've got a good game coming up between two very young, up-and-coming teams with a lot of good young talent on their rosters and in their lineups here tonight. This should be a fun one between the Montreal Canadiens, my first stream of the year for them in the regular season, and the Detroit Red Wings as well. And I'm excited to see these two teams go at it with all the youngsters that they have, you know, names that we're going to be hearing throughout the NHL for years and years to come, playing in tonight's game with these two teams. And Detroit in particular off to a very, very good start, 7-3-2 to start the year this season. They've come out of the gate strong and looking like a team that's really making a push for a playoff position. Montreal 5-6-1 so far, definitely better than last year. Still not quite looking like playoff level, but definitely better than last year. And again, you know, there's so much young talent on both sides with this game. I'm very, very excited for this matchup. So should be a fun game tonight. Should be an exciting one. And a really interesting one to watch and follow along with tonight. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. We've got a few in the chat already. We've got Trevor, Zach, Austin, Jax, Isaiah. What is going on, guys? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. It is awesome to have you here tonight. Gonna get the poll up in the chat so everybody can get their votes in. We have the Canadiens on the road, Detroit at home. Making sure I spell everything right here. And there we go. So poll should be up in the chat. You guys can start getting your votes in on who you think is gonna take this one here tonight. But I think it is going to be a very fun, interesting game between these two as we got some young teams going at it. Nathaniel, what's going on? Paul, welcome in. No, it is not, Paul. One game. My day was pretty good, Austin. How about yours? Thanks so much for coming by. Good to see you. We are getting ready for puck drop here. Still a few minutes away. Obviously, it'll be like 7:10 before they actually get going. Big night of NHL action tonight. There's a lot of games around the league. A lot to keep an eye on and follow along with. Other games coming up starting in any time now. We've got the Coyotes and Sabres. We've got the Flames and Devils, the Islanders and Rangers, Blues and Flyers, Canucks, Senators, Golden Knights and Maple Leafs, and those are all 7 Eastern starts. 7:30 Eastern, the Oilers play the Lightning. At 8 o'clock, the Stars play the Jets, and at 10, the Predators play the Kraken. And to close things out, the Wild are in LA playing the Kings tonight. So pretty full schedule as far as the NHL is concerned with tonight's action. Ikeka, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. We're getting ready to get going in this one. So it's hopefully going to be a fun night of action across the NHL tonight, and in particularly with this game here. Very, very excited to see, you know, all the young guys playing on both of these rosters. I mean, you've got so many young defensemen for Montreal, along with Juraj Slafkovsky up front, and then on the Detroit side of things, we still have, you know, Lucas Raymond, Moritz Seider, Elmer Soderblom, so many good young players with Detroit as well. So. Angelo, what is going on? Lucas, welcome in. Jacob, welcome. Kuzo, good to have you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate everybody being here. So we are getting closer to puck drop with every minute that goes by. I don't know, almost forgot about Cole Caulfield as well. Caulfield's a pretty electric player for the Montreal Canadiens as well. So it's Lot of fun guys to watch in this game. Wow, snow already, Trevor. Jeez, I'm glad I don't live any more north than I do, honestly, because we're still haven't had to deal with snow just yet. But it's definitely coming. Probably another month or so, and we'll at least have a couple of snowfalls here. So, my first regular season game so far for Montreal as far as streaming goes in this one's definitely excited to see that. I did Montreal in the preseason, but I haven't done a regular season game yet. So, very, very fun to be seeing them tonight and seeing how they look. And they haven't had an awful start to the year. They've won 5 games. They've certainly been better than they were last season. I don't think they're playoff level, but they're starting to show some signs of heading in the right direction. Chad, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Please don't forget, guys, if you haven't yet, every thumbs up really does help out the channel and help the video get seen by more people on YouTube. So it is very much appreciated. And if you happen to be new, every new subscriber is certainly welcomed here as well as we try and grow this channel. And again, I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We're just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. We're getting close here. I think this will probably be the last commercial break before we get into the actual game action. Yeah, there's some good games tonight. There's definitely some interesting matchups across the league, and we'll see which teams are able to come out on top and which ones go home a little upset later. But all the scores are at the top of the screen. If you look up at the ticker, they'll be cycling through all night long, and we'll keep you updated with everything going on across the NHL. Oh, well, I guess you're getting an early snow this year, Trevor. We've had that a few times. Actually, we've had snows in October before, here in New England. We didn't get one this year, but we've had snows in October before, which is definitely earlier than normal, but not this year. They got a tough game against Vegas. Vegas has started the season very strong, but the Leafs have played great in their last couple of games. I mean, that's a tough game. I hope, for the Bruins' sake, who won last night, I hope that Vegas wins, but we'll see what happens. I hope Vegas does, but I feel like Toronto's played really well their last couple games. All right, we're coming back from the commercial break now, and we should be getting into the action here rather quickly. We'll see. Red Wings are currently dealing with quite a few injuries. Montreal have some guys out of the lineup as well. Josh Anderson is serving the first game of his 2-game suspension. They got Mike Hoffman out of the lineup as well. Starting goaltenders, we've got Jake Allen in net for the Canadiens on the road. And Ville Husso will be minding the goal for the Red Wings tonight. Husso is off to a phenomenal start this season. 5-1-1 with a 1.86 goals against and a .941 save percentage. Incredibly good start for Husso in his first few games here with the Red Wings after being traded this offseason. We'll see if he keeps that going tonight. I think the Red Wings take this one, Chad, but that doesn't really mean much as we drop the puck and Montreal's regrouping back in their own zone off the opening draw up to neutral ice. My picks are usually wrong, Chad, but I'm taking the Red Wings tonight as that gets dumped in. On the forecheck, Detroit trying to work it around. Played to the middle there. Perron steals it back for Kubalik. Move to Kopp in the middle, but he can't maintain control. Right back into the offensive zone. Kubalik trying to drive one. Overpass to Perron, and that one's just shot wide. Moved across now. Red Wings, good pressure early on here. First shift of the game. Kopp with it, 40 seconds in. Passes out to the point. Olimata, long shot, blocked to the corner. Bounces out towards the crease now. Perron takes it below the net. Digging for it, it's brought up by Montreal as they look to clear. Cross-ice pass. David Savard holds now behind his own net as the Red Wings get a line change. Montreal will start the breakout. Moved up here. Pass across, trying to find the other way. Here's Suzuki, just can't redirect it on goal, and a good early chance there on the rush for Montreal. So both of these teams with chances so far. As the Red Wings come back the other way, Larkin into the offensive end. Tries to play that one through. Raymond gets checked. Good step up there by Sider, but he can't keep it in the zone. Montreal clears it all the way down. That's awesome, Ikeka. Hope you have a great time and see an awesome game that night. As it's played over, taken by Joel Edmondson. Plays it to Jackeye. Arbor Jackeye with it. Up to Suzuki, who cross-corner dumps it. Caulfield leads the forecheck, but now he'll peel off for a change. Red Wings have it. It's Osterley down low. Plays that through. Lifted up and out to neutral ice. Rasmussen can't get it through Harris, and the Canadiens come back the other way. Moved into the offensive zone. Here's Gallagher. He's trying to work in. Played below the goal line. Stolen away by Detroit. They clear it up. That pass for Ernie does not connect, but it rolls in on Allen. He sends it up to the blue line, but Osterley keeps it in. Jacob, what's going on? Welcome. As that's dumped down below the net. Behind the net, taken now by Detroit. Red Wings trying to start a breakout here. Played up through the middle. Over the blue line, into the neutral zone. Cross center ice and dumped in. Veleno goes in on the forecheck. Trying to work this one around. Canadiens quickly move it up the boards and out. Back the other way. There's Armia dumping it to the far side. Top of the circle. Move to the middle of the ice. Taken to the sidewall there by Detroit, but they can't clear the zone. Savard has it out high. Long shot there, gets gloved down. Detroit gets to the loose puck, but once again cannot clear. Second chance, they finally do get it out. Avatar, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to see you in the chat. And Vegas goal. Thank you, Kuzo. As that's dumped the other way. Montreal peels back. Line change coming as the pass is over to Mata. Up trying to find Kubalik. Deflected into the offensive end. Edmondson takes a hit. Works it up the boards, but it's pinched in. Kept in front. Kubalik with a great chance. And an even better save by Allen. Montreal clears the rebound. Out now in the neutral zone. Detroit trying re-entry. That goes off of Kubalik's skate, though, and they'll have to try it again. Trying to work this one around. Lifted up to the middle. Here's Kopp into the offensive zone. Played to the high slot. Looking for a shooting lane. Pulls it. Fires one. Blocker save by Allen. Perron on the doorstep jamming, but it ends up down below the goal line. Montreal trying to clear. Can't get this one out. Now they do lift it over everybody all the way down. Detroit regrouping back in their own end. Back to Savard as they dump it back to the Canadian zone. Habs will hold it there and regroup. Waiting for something to open up. Up through the neutral zone. Here's Caulfield into the offensive end. He fires a shot and a nice save there by Husso. Behind the net, Suzuki back to the point. Cycling around now, Montreal in the offensive zone. Caulfield out high, shot gets deflected. And that goes up into the netting. We get a whistle with 15:30 remaining. Period number 1, just about 4.5 minutes in. And we've got an energetic start to this one as both teams have had chances, but nobody able to find the back of the net just yet. Hey, Aurelia, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. It's awesome to have you in the chat. Much appreciated as we work now to the middle of the ice. Stolen away by the Red Wings. They'll clear their zone. Lucas Raymond dumps it to the offensive end. Larkin chases against Savard. Poked up the boards. Raymond trying to dig for it. Habs looking to get it out of their zone. They will. Carried up here by Kirby Dach. Backhand pass stolen away by Hronek. Kev, what's going on? Great to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. Dumped in there as Jordan Harris goes back to get it. And he'll wait for something to open up as the rest of the Canadiens get a line change. Played over here to Kovacevic. Big hit at the blue line as Gallagher gets knocked down by Ernie. And then we get a whistle as the play was offsides to begin with. And we'll get a stoppage now with 14:40 to go in the first. So 4 shots for the Red Wings, only 1 for the Canadiens so far. Nothing in the back of the net. As we'll have a neutral zone face-off coming up just over 5 minutes into this one. Adrian, what's going on, man? Welcome. Thanks so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. As that's played up the boards. Now Gallagher with a shot from the half wall to block it away by Husso. Wings trying to get it out, and they lift that one to neutral ice. Played at center by Gallagher, who carries it back in. Shot in there from the dot. Rebound chance, and they score! Gallagher with the first shot. But the rebound is cleaned up by Mike Hoffman, who is in the lineup. He was out injured earlier, and he wasn't expected necessarily to be back for this one, but Hoffman in the lineup, able to put home that rebound. And Montreal takes the 1-0 lead as Gallagher's first shot gets stopped, but Hoffman puts home the second chance opportunity. And Montreal. Good start there for the Canadiens. Only their second shot of the game, or third shot of the game. But they find a way to get it by Husso, and they take the 1-0 lead. Rangers fan, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for coming by. This is taken behind the net. Lifted up the off glass and out, cleared. Perron has it. Red Wings with it now in the neutral zone. Trying to carry it back to the offensive end. That gets dumped in deep by Osterley. Forecheck commences, but the Habs move the puck up the wall quickly. And that doesn't connect with anybody, though. It gets an icing. And we get a whistle here. 13:53 to go in the first, and an offensive zone draw on the way for Detroit. Hey, what's going on, Sal? Welcome in. We got Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball in the chat. Thanks so much for coming by. If you guys like basketball, be sure to check out his channel. He does some great basketball streams of college and NBA. As a long shot from the point there gets deflected wide. And the Canadiens get it out of the zone. Sherratt goes off glass with it, coming back the other way. Here's Suter. Dumped to the corner. Played up the wall by Kovacevic. And he clears it back to the Red Wings end where Seider will play. Seider chased by Dodonov. Gets away from him. Will skate out of his zone looking for a pass. Over the red line, he'll just dump it in. Played around now. Up the boards it goes. Over now to Mata. 13:10 to go here in the first. Taken. And over the line, it's offsides. And David Savard doesn't like the call, but the referee linesman whistles it down. It will be a neutral zone face-off when we come back from this first commercial break. 13:08 to go. Only goal of the game so far belongs to the Canadiens, as Mike Hoffman was able to put home a rebound, and that's where we stand just about 7 minutes into this one. So we head to our first commercial break. Thank you guys so much for watching. Awesome to have you all in the chat tonight. Please don't forget, really helps the channel a ton and is much appreciated if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted. We're just trying to build a hockey community here where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. And off to a pretty good start. We are off to a pretty good start here. A goal already and some good back and forth play between the Red Wings and Habs. Oh, jeez, Aries, I am very sorry to hear that, man. Thanks for coming by. It's good to have you in the chat, and very, very sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're feeling better. That is no joke right there, getting bitten by a black widow. Wow. All right, coming back from the commercial break. Looks like Tyler Bertuzzi is getting closer to returning here for the Red Wings. He's been out for a while, actually since the second game of the season. But Bertuzzi looks close to coming back, as does Oscar Sundqvist and Jake Wallman. Both of those guys look like they could be back in the lineup fairly soon. Yeah, very, very sad news, Avatar. Absolutely. You know, he's a legend as a player and as a broadcaster, a legend of the game. James, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here as the Red Wings. Soderblom gets this out of the zone. He gets knocked down. That's going to be interference against Jackeye as he dumped the puck into the offensive zone and was trying to chase after it, and Jackeye there just got all tangled up with him and knocked him down. That's going to put Detroit to the power play. First power play chance of the game goes to the Red Wings. They'll have an opportunity here to try and tie this one up, as we'll see our first man advantage opportunity of this one. I was hoping the Phillies Rangers fan, but obviously that didn't happen. Jeremiah, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Matthew, what's going on? Welcome into this chat. Thanks for coming by. Defensive zone faceoff won by the Habs, and they send it all the way down. So a good early start to this penalty kill, but still a lot of time as Detroit tries to get set up here on the power play into the offensive zone. Looking to tie this game. Jackeye's in the box for interference. Working it around. Out high to the blue line. Top of the circle. Taken here. Face-off dot. And that's taken out now. Stolen by Evans and cleared all the way down. Played here by Moritz Seider. Still a minute 20 to go on power play time. Detroit trying to get something going. Into the offensive zone. Played wide to the wall. Now down below the goal line. Perron takes it. He spins away. Getting for a chance. Cross-ice pass. Couldn't get through to Raymond. Back out high now. Perron to the far side. Right by this hash mark. Shot there. Big save by Allen on Kubalik. Trying to play this one now. Taken by Armia. Bounced off the boards. Thrown behind the net. Joel Edmondson gets to it. He'll just clear it all the way down the ice. And it kind of bounces in oddly on Husso, who has to make sure he's in position to play that. Leaves it for Sherratt. 35 seconds to go in the power play for the Red Wings. Moved up the middle. Kopp over the red line. He gets chased, though, by Evans and has to spin back. Red Wings not getting anything going. Only one shot on goal on this power play for Detroit. 20 seconds to go. Down to 11:05 left in the period. Played around, back out to the blue line. Working it to the middle. To the face-off circle. Here's Hronek. Back to Sherratt out high. He blasts one. Knocked down in front. Canadiens clear it out. Back to the neutral zone, and that's going to do it. Habs have killed it off. We're 5-on-5. We got a crazy bounce there. Allen sends it up to a teammate. Now it's back behind the net. And it's taken by Caden Gooley. He moves the puck D to D. It's passed up the boards into the offensive zone. Here's Kirby Dach. He gets chased to the corner. Spins back. Pass out high. Long shot blocked on the way through. And that's lifted the other way now as the Red Wings can't maintain possession. Taken by the Canadiens, trying to bring it back into the offensive zone, but Caulfield mishandles the puck. Habs have to try again now, regrouping in their own end. It's over to Savard. Savard with it now, pass in front. Played there by Harris, he sends it up. Dumped in by Suzuki. Behind the net, Filip Hronek sends that one up the boards. Larkin can't chip it out of the zone. Habs keep it in. Now it's taken by Suter, and he'll clear. So we're past the halfway mark of this opening period. Trying to work this one around. 9:45 remaining as Hronek back with it in his own end, waiting for something to open up. Skates it to the neutral zone. Pass over to Kubalik. Kubalik with a cross-corner dump. Edmondson first to it. He backhands it up the boards. And that's cleared out of the zone by Gallagher. Detroit will have to try again. Move to the middle. Here's Hoffman. Pass for Gallagher doesn't connect. Red Wings take it up to Larkin out of the zone. He'll dump it from over the red line, and then he gets hammered there by Xhekaj. So obviously Xhekaj not shy about throwing the body despite taking the interference penalty a few minutes ago. Picks up right where he left off and hammers down Larkin there. Dumped now into the offensive zone. Canadiens get it deep. They're chasing on the forecheck. Move to the middle. Into the offensive zone. Here's Sherratt. Sherratt trying to get a shot. Nice pad save there by Allen. Trying to play it up the wall. Move to the middle. Red Wings still have it in the offensive end. Perron sends it to the far corner. And Kopp hooks down Kovacevic there. That's going to send Andrew Kopp to the penalty box. And the dreaded offensive zone penalty here now for Detroit. That's going to put Montreal on the power play, already up by 1. And it is going to be a man advantage opportunity for the Canadiens. Their first of the game. And we'll see if they can extend the lead after this commercial break. Alper, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Because they had a great offseason, Robert. I've been saying since the offseason that Detroit was going to be one of the most improved teams. I've been literally like the last 4 months now, I've been telling you guys about Detroit. It shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Jared, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. We're at our second commercial break of this one. Montreal with the 1-0 lead. Red Wings going to have to kill a penalty. Hulk Hogan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, tickets for Winter Classics are always massively expensive. I was offered a chance to go, and I'm not, zero chance of paying what it costs to go to the Winter Classic. I'm all set. I'd rather watch it at home. Canadiens' goal was scored by Mike Hoffman, James. No, I did not, Jared. I was at my friend's house last night. Rangers tied at 1. All right. Yeah, I mean, if you guys can keep up with all the scores going around, I'm just going to look at the ticker up here, but I have not anything serious, Aries, no. I mean, maybe I've gotten a spider bite from something non-venomous at some point, probably, but nothing that ever was serious. All right, we're ready now for the offensive zone face-off. Well, I know that the Bruins won, Jared. I can easily look on my phone and check a score, but I did not watch the game. As that gets sent all the way down, as Detroit gets off to a very good start. Very good start here on the penalty kill. It is a quick clear, just as Montreal did on their penalty kill. Literally tomorrow, Matthew, as it says at the top of the chat in the pinned comment. Cleared all the way down again there by the Red Wings. Good start. They've already killed off 30 seconds of this power play. Moved up now to the neutral zone. Played here into the offensive zone. Moved wide. Behind the net. Taken in the corner. Canadiens finally going to get a chance to set up here. To the half wall. Suzuki, he's pressured. On the backhand, sends it down low. Taken by Monahan. Worked up the boards to Doc. Played back by Monahan. Played up now. To the blue line. Kept in. Move to the corner. Canadiens with it. Still 40 seconds to go on the power play. Trying to keep it in the offensive zone. They cannot. That one's stolen away. Here's Dylan Larkin. Shorthanded breakaway. And a save by Allen. But they're calling a penalty shot as Larkin was fouled on the way to the net there. Whether it was a slash or a hook, it really doesn't matter. It's going to be a penalty shot here for Dylan Larkin as he got in on the shorthanded breakaway, and then Kirby Dach ends up just slashing him right on the hand. And this is going to be a huge opportunity for Detroit to try and tie this game. Unity, what's going on? Welcome in. Tony, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Good to see you guys in the chat. Really appreciate it. Dylan Larkin with the shorthanded penalty shot. This is going to be a huge opportunity for the Red Wings. As he skates in, pulls it wide to his right. Coming back now towards the middle. Serpentine to the slot. Pulls it back, and Allen stays right with him the whole way. Never got Allen to bite on anything. Stays right with him and makes the save. We stay at a 1-0 game. Connor, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Victoria, awesome to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. Hey, thank you, Alper. Really appreciate that. We are back underway now. Montreal still has 25 seconds of power play time. Back into the offensive zone. It stays a 1-0 game as Allen was able to make a huge save on that penalty shot. Over now to Slafkovsky. Back to the point. Xhekaj plays it to the middle. Here's a chance. Slafkovsky down by the goal line. Bottom of the circle, now to the half wall. Looking for something to open up. His pass through the middle gets deflected away, and Detroit clears it out. That's going to do it for the power play. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey now. Wings have killed it off. Played up. Out. Into the offensive end. To the middle now over the red line. Dumped in by Gallagher. Michelle, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. I guess just the moves that they make, Unity, and what they do as the general manager is just different. I mean, I don't have like a GM profile on NHL GMs. The moves that they make are different than what other GMs would make, I guess. Moved around now. It's taken back by Lindstrom. And Gustav Lindstrom plays it to Osterley. It's moved now to the middle. Perron into the offensive zone. Dumped in there by Detroit as they chase to the corner. Here's Caden Gooley. Gooley moves it up. Lifted. Hughes is a first-time GM, Unity, so we really have no idea what he is. He's a first-time general manager, and really that's based on what team you're GMing. I mean, any general manager is a retool, rebuild guy if the team is in a rebuild, and if the team is in win now, then they're a win now. I mean, Kent Hughes is getting his first job ever as a general manager here, so he's whatever he has to be for Montreal. Hey, Tony, thank you. Really appreciate that. Awesome to have you here. Glad that you're enjoying. Really appreciate it. We go to our final commercial break here. Okay, so that's his stylistic thing then, Unity. I mean, again, like, I don't really compare and contrast general managers. They just do what they do. If you like that move, then you can throw that one into the good move category. Ticking down now. Final few minutes coming up here. The first period. Still only the goal on the ice belongs to Montreal, and it was Mike Hoffman on a rebound. And nobody is able to score on any of the power play chances. Both penalty kills are 1 for 1 so far. And Detroit hasn't been able to tie this game just yet, although there's still a lot of hockey left to be played. Yes, Jeremiah. He sucks at drafting. Absolutely sucks at drafting. All right, coming back now from the break. Gonna get ready for this puck drop and the final few minutes here of period number 1. Montreal and Detroit, close game so far. We'll see if Detroit's able to tie it up or if Montreal's able to hold this lead into the intermission. Rick, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Taken now, lifted to the blue line, brought over the red line, backhanded in. That one gets knocked down. Off the boards, moved to Suter over the red line, to the middle, Larkin into the offensive zone, worked out high over there. Suter with a shot and a big blocker save by Allen. Sider has it out high, moved across, nice play there. And that gets shot into the glove as Allen grabs it, and that one gets covered up. Montreal holds the lead, 4.5 minutes to go in the first. Brody, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. Good to have you in the chat, man. 4.5 minutes to go in period number 1. Canadiens still holding the 1-0 lead despite being outshot 11-4 so far in this game. Red Wings have had a lot of chances and shots on goal, just not able to get one by Jake Allen yet. One back now. Perron with a shot right off the draw. Allen with a pad save. Trying to work this one around. Kubalik gets knocked down. Canadiens come away with the puck, and they're going to carry it up. Now Gallagher rolls in on Husso, who plays it over to Lindstrom. And Lindstrom gets it out of the zone. T1000, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Edmondson over to Xhekaj. Back to Edmondson. Habs with it up ice. Over the red line. Dumped in cross corner. Ville Husso's the goaltender for Detroit. As it's over the blue line now. Red Wings back the other way. Perron, shot gets blocked. Second chance just goes wide. Oli Mata keeps it in. Works it over now to Osterley. Trying to play this one around. Long pass off the end boards. Here's a chance. Kubalik pass into the middle. Shot and they score! A great chance there is Austin Czarnik off the bench. Puts it home for the Red Wings. And we've got a 1-1 game with 3:31 to go in the first. And this one all tied up now with a late period goal by the Red Wings. It was an awesome pass from Dominic Kubalik into the middle of the ice. Austin Czarnik was streaking in off the bench. And Kubalik's able to get the puck to Czarnik, who rips one 5-hole on Allen. And we've got ourselves a tie hockey game now late in period number 1. Kiku, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for coming by. Good to have you in the chat. Much appreciated. Working it around. Played down low. Up the boards it goes. Rasmussen can't get it out of the zone. Canadiens keep it in. Here's the Habs. Kovacevic with a shot. Big save there by Husso. Loose puck. Moved up. Over the red line into the offensive zone. Work down now. Monahan knocks his man down. Everybody digging for it now along the end boards. Eventually, Harris comes away with it for the Canadiens. Under 3 minutes to go in the first. Dumped in by Montreal, but they peel off for a line change. That allows Hronek to sit back and get ready for the breakout. Passes it over to Mata. Almost said Marner there. That was Oli Mata into the offensive zone, but his shot attempt gets deflected off a stick, up and out of play. 2:33 left in the first. It will be an offensive zone draw for the Wings. And we'll see as they can get another opportunity here before the end of the period. Ozone draw. Veleno in to take it. And that's one back by the Canadiens. Savard up the boards. Gets by the winger, though, and that's dumped deep. Soderblom behind the net. Trying to spin it around now. Soderblom, he gets knocked off by Guhle. And Guhle plays it D to D. Savard sends it up the boards, out to the neutral zone. Red Wings will have to dump it back in, but Soderblom does. Work down. Lifted up to the middle of the ice. Kept in there. Chance in front on the backhand. Veleno with a shot and a good save with a pad by Allen. Savard takes it now as we take under 2 minutes to go in the first. Armia out in the neutral zone. Checked by Osterley. Red Wings trying to come back the other way. Move to the middle. Here's Armia now over the red line into the offensive end. Tries to drive through the D. He's stood up by Lindstrom. And Osterley can take that loose puck and lift it out. Back to get it. Edmondson in his own end. Pass back through the neutral zone. Detroit dumps it in. 1.5 to go. Working to the near side boards. Down in the corner. Jackeye gets double teamed, but gets the puck through. Can't pass it up the wing, however, without it being deflected, but they still push it out of the zone. Back with it now. Raymond. Pass across ice to Larkin. MSU, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Good to have you in the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Played up by the Montreal through the neutral zone into the offensive end. And now it's taken by Seider, who passes to Raymond. Raymond looking for a play. Just skates it to the blue line and then dumps it in. Larkin will go in on the forecheck. 50 seconds left in the period. Carried up ice. Kovacevic dumps it in for Montreal, but it came from behind the red line, so it's going to be an icing. And Detroit will get an offensive zone faceoff with 46.7 to go in the first and a chance to maybe get another opportunity or two before this period comes to a close. Austin Czarnik has the goal, Christopher, for the Red Wings, as they win the faceoff. Trying to keep it here in the attacking end. Andrew Kopp behind the net. Pass there to the point man coming in. Shot off the outside of the goal. Puck in the corner now. Both teams digging for it. To the near side. Good hit there by Perron. But the Canadiens get the puck out of the zone. Then Mata brings it back in off sides. And we'll get a stoppage with 27 seconds left and a neutral zone faceoff on the way. Clemson Tigers, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Good to have you in the chat. Final 30 seconds here, the first period. And that's one back by the Canadiens. Savard goes D to D. Guhle with it. Pass to the middle. Into the offensive zone. Montreal. Moved across. Here's a shot there. Rebound chance. And Hoffman again on the rebound. It's a 2-1 lead for the Canadiens, as Mike Hoffman gets his second of the period. And it's very similar to his first goal, a rebound chance in front. And a big goal there for the Montreal Canadiens as they go up 2-1. And Mike Hoffman gets his second of the game on another rebound and gives the Canadiens the lead back with 15 seconds to go in the period. Clisturf, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. I think UC Saros is a very good goaltender. I'm a big fan of his. Hasn't had a great year this year so far, but I do think that he's a solid goalie, as this is going to bring us now to the end of the first period. Final 15 seconds of the clock just wound right down there with no real opportunities, and we are headed to our first intermission. Let's get some new sub-hype in the chat for Clisturf and Kiku, new subscribers to the channel. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that new sub-hype in the chat and give them a warm welcome. Linkser, what's going on? Welcome in. GT, welcome in. Good to have you guys in the chat. Thanks so much for coming by. We've got 20 minutes down, 40 minutes of hockey to go. It is a 2-1 game, very back and forth, close contested first period there, but Montreal comes out of it with a 2-1 lead, and that is where we stand through 20 minutes of play. We'll have some time now to hang out and chill in the chat while we wait for the second to begin. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It's awesome to have you here. And please don't forget, it really helps the channel a ton and means a lot if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here on the channel. And we're just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. So, pretty good first period there between Montreal and Detroit. And we still got 2 more periods of action to go. Should be a fun night. Jake Allen has played very well so far, Lucas. La Merville, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. BC Transportation, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. Good to have you in the chat. So we're at the first intermission here. Trevor asked how long before, or how close are we to 10K? I can give you an exact amount right now, Trevor. We are 46 subscribers away from 10,000. 46 away right now. So welcome to all the new subscribers, and we are getting closer and closer here to 10,000. That's going to be a big milestone for the channel for sure. Goals were 2 goals for Mike Hoffman in the first period and 1 for Austin Zarnik. So, while we're here at the intermission, it's a good time to get a cheers in the chat going, I think. So, we'll get this bad boy cracked. And it's back with the Molsons. And we're going to get a cheers. We're going to get a cheers in the chat for everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate all the support. Here's to a great stream, a great hockey game. And hopefully a lot of fun tonight here with all the NHL action. So, thank you guys so much, and cheers to all of you. Bruin, what's going on? Malika, welcome in. Harry Rice, what is going on? Great to see you all in the chat. Thanks so much for coming by. Awesome, awesome, awesome to have you. Much appreciated. My first ever stream, Kiku, was in 2018, but it's really been 2020 till now that I've really kind of done it the way that I do now. It's been the last couple of years. Mark, what's going on? Welcome. Good to have you in the chat. Appreciate everybody coming by tonight. We are at the first intermission. It is a 2-1 lead for the Canadiens. A very close game still. And a very fun, fast-paced first period between these two. Hopefully it stays that way all the way through the full 60 minutes. Yeah, it should be brewing, yeah. I've never deleted a video off the channel, so even the really bad ones, even the really old ones back when I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, I've never deleted anything. Everything is still up and there to be seen, I guess. Although I don't think they're not, certainly don't get views anymore, but they're all still there. I didn't even do play-by-play when I first started streaming. I had no idea how to do play-by-play or even thought of doing that. When I first started, it was basically just a chat. Like, I would just have the game going on, and I would just chat with different people about the game as it was happening, but I didn't really actually call the game or anything. And yeah, the older videos and older streams, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. Channel's come a long, long way since then. There's no doubt about that. But it's really been, the channel's been like it is now really for the last 2 years. Yeah, we can get some. We can check in on the scores from around the league, because there is quite a few games tonight in the NHL. If the NHL app wants to load here. I don't think you do, Trevor. I don't think you do. They're really bad back then. The early videos were not good. But finally loaded, I got some scores here from around the league. The Coyotes have a 2-1 lead over the Sabres in the first intermission. The Flames have a 1-0 lead over the Devils in the first intermission. Islanders and Rangers are tied 1-1 in the first intermission. Blues and Flyers 0-0 at the first intermission. Senators with a 2-1 lead over the Canucks in the first intermission. The Golden Knights have a 2-1 lead over the Leafs at the first intermission. And obviously this game here, Canadiens and Red Wings, 2-1 Canadiens first intermission. The Oilers have just taken a 1-0 lead over the Lightning in the middle portion of the first period there. Coming up at 8 Eastern, the Stars and Jets will drop the puck. At 10 Eastern, the Preds and Kraken play. And at 10:30, the Wild and Kings close out the night. So overall, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games in the NHL tonight. Pretty healthy slate there. So we've got ourselves a pretty good game going right now in this one. It looks like there's a lot of good games going on around the league. None of those scores I just mentioned were remotely, one-sided or, heading towards blowout territory or anything. So looks like it's a good night of action, good matchups and good games going on around the NHL tonight. Favorite Red Wings player, Kiku? I would definitely say Dylan Larkin. I've loved Dylan Larkin since he's come into the league. Always been a big Larkin fan. Moritz Seider, definitely up there as well. Love what Seider did last year as a rookie. And, he looks like a guy who's going to be a clear-cut, one of the best defensemen in the league for a long, long time. But Larkin, I've loved since he came into the NHL, so I would say he's still probably my favorite. I mean, I like them both, La Merveille, but I would say Suzuki would be more of my favorite. I'm a huge Nick Suzuki fan. Absolutely love the kid, and I think he's gonna end up being, I think he's kind of underrated, and he's gonna end up being a really, really good two-way player for Montreal for a long time. And I think last year was such a down year for the Canadiens that, a lot of people were down on everybody in Montreal. But I think long-term, Suzuki's going to go down as one of the more underrated two-way guys. Reese, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Oh, Jacques La Merveille. Jacques is already one of my favorite Habs. Anybody who plays the game as physically as he does and is just also has the story that he does, instantly one of my favorite players. So, absolutely love Jacques. Yes, it was, Jeremiah. Yes, it was. Another absolutely ridiculous play. And the skill level in the NHL right now is unreal. Seth, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Edmondson or Savard? I am personally a big Joel Edmondson guy. I've always been a Joel Edmondson guy. I hated that year that he was in Carolina because I feel like they didn't realize what a good defensive D-man they had with him, and he never really fit well with Carolina. But I really liked Edmondson in St. Louis, and I like him now with the Canadiens. I've always been a big Edmondson fan. Dan, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I think the Red Wings are going to be a borderline playoff team this year, Kiku. I actually predicted them to make the playoffs as a wild card team before this season started. They're definitely, moving along in their out of the rebuild and into the point where they're competing for a playoff spot. I don't know if they're going to make it this year, but I think they're going to be right on that line and certainly capable of it. And I think long-term, they're headed very much in the right direction. I never saw either of those two play La Merveille, so I don't feel like I can really make a good pick there because I never saw either of them play, personally. They were both well before my time. Unknown, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Awesome to have you in the chat. Still got a couple minutes here before the puck drops for period number 2. And we'll be getting ready for the action here rather quickly. Before the second begins, I'm just going to run to the bathroom real quick. Guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, and we'll be starting the second in just a few minutes. So you guys can chat amongst yourselves for a minute, and I'll be right back to get us going for period 2. All right, everybody, I am back. Hopefully wasn't gone too long there. And we're getting ready for period number 2. As, it's been a very fun game so far. Good pace to that first period, and hopefully that continues the whole way. Daniel, what's going on? Welcome. Grego, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Much, much appreciated. Habs or Leafs, who will win a cup first? It seems like the Habs, La Merveille, because the Leafs can't seem to win in the playoffs. So, I guess the Habs are looking like it's like they got the better shot because we've seen them at least, if they do get into the playoffs, they're at least able to win rounds, whereas we haven't seen that from Toronto. Eventually that may change, but what we've seen so far, it's year after year with the Leafs not being able to get it done. Hey, how are ya? Will just got here, so we got a friend for the rest of this game.
Yeah, have a sandwich.
We are 45 away, unknown. 45 away from 10K. Jay Bravo, what's going on? Welcome in. I don't know what the Flyers look like tonight, Jay Bravo. I'm not watching that game. I can tell you that overall on the season, the Flyers have been a lot better than I expected, but I don't know how they're playing tonight. I'm watching this game. Brian, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Awesome to have you in the chat. We're getting ready to drop the puck here on period number 2. Daredevil, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Teams are getting ready to line up at center ice. And we'll see what the middle frame brings here. Montreal with a 2-1 lead so far. Both goals by Mike Hoffman. The goal for Detroit, scored by Austin Czarnik. So Hoffman with a couple, Czarnik with one, and those are your goal scorers so far. These teams are lining up at the center dot, and referee's getting ready to drop the puck. We're going to get underway for the middle frame. Suzuki wins it back, and Montreal takes possession off the draw. Played here, Edmondson, D to Xhekaj. Xhekaj carries up into the offensive zone, takes it wide, throws it in, and that has to be stopped by Husso, who covers it up. And we get a whistle 13 seconds in. Ozone face-off on the way for Montreal.
What's a few more?
Ooh, some straight bets, I hope?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only did one parlay.
Anime, what's going on? Welcome in. McDobb, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you guys for coming by. Good to have you in the chat. 13 seconds in here. Canadiens trying to win this offensive zone face-off. That one gets one back. Taken around now behind the net. Played in the corner. Lifted and not out of the zone. Canadiens keep it in. Good job there. Second chance Detroit clears. Well, you got 3 goals already. Trying to work it now. Gallagher along the sidewall against Rasmussen. Rasmussen works it up the boards, gets it by Xhekaj. It's out of the zone. Detroit will chase. Here comes Czarnik heavy on the forecheck. Work to Edmondson. Montreal goes the other way. Hoffman with it. Trying to move this one up into the offensive end. Save there with the pad by Husso. Puck off glass. Hronek can't get it out. Here's Seider behind the net. Seider spins away from the forechecker, passes it up to Ernie. Adam Ernie dumps it to the offensive zone. Red Wings chase now to the corner. Here's Perron. Perron in there. He's checked by Doc and Kovacevic. Coming away with the puck, Jordan Harris up the wall to Caulfield. Caulfield can't get it out. Here's a chance for Detroit, and a nice glove save there by Allen as he gets the stop. Allen grabs it with the glove and covers it. It will be an ozone draw for the Red Wings as they look for the tying goal.
I got Oilers money line and Flyers money line.
Okay. Okay.
I have that parlay, but I got the over this in the parlay. So.
Yeah. You got to get all of those, which is going to be tough.
Yep.
Soccer and basketball, what's going on? Welcome in. That gets taken now up into the offensive zone. Canadiens trying to go back the other way over the blue line. Into the offensive end. Sent down low. Hey, thank you so much, Unknown. Appreciate it. Back taken by Slavkovsky over the red line. Pass to Armia into the offensive end. Driving through the D. Looking to get a chance in front, but the Red Wings collapse back defensively. Good job there keeping Montreal from getting a quality chance. Behind the net now, it's taken. Played over. And Lindstrom gets it up through the neutral zone, deflected into the Canadian zone. Chasing after it. Larkin against Gooley, who goes D to D. Played up and out, cleared by Montreal as they gain the red line and dump it in. Dodonov chasing behind the net. There's a shot there from the point. Big save by Husso as he gets a piece of that one from Kovacevic. And now it's out, cleared to neutral ice. Red Wings trying to come back the other way. Dumped in by Luff, but it goes off a leg. And Montreal is able to get it right back out as it's carried up by Drouin into the offensive zone. Oh, it's back the other way. To the corner. Chasing it around. Soderblom. There for the Red Wings. He's checked by Drouin. Good hit by Luff in on the forecheck. Wings trying to keep it in the offensive end. Luff shakes a check. Spins it down low. Gets under Soderblom's stick. He's chased by Kovacevic and Harris. Red Wings come away with a puck below the goal line. They work it from the corner out high. Soderblom shot. Nice glove save there by Allen. Montreal gets to the loose puck and clears it out to the neutral zone. We're about 3.5 minutes here into period number 2. Red Wings trail by 1. They have it in the offensive end. Stolen away by Harris. Montreal clears. Dumped right back in, though, by Detroit, but they've got to get on sides before they can chase. And it's played now. Harris up the wall. Takes the hit, but gets it out for Montreal. Gallagher first on it as Husso has to come out and play. To the corner. Lifted up. Out of the zone. Move to the middle. Kubalik. Kubalik now into the offensive end. He gets checked by a couple of Canadians. Montreal can't get it out of the zone, though. Here's on the far side. Moved back to the middle. Goes off a stick. Second chance. Lindstrom's shot ends up going high over the bar on a deflection. Worked from the corner. Played back in front by Kopp. It hits the outside of the goal. Finally taken away. Dvorak up ice. Over the red line. Into the offensive zone. Hoffman tries to backhand a pass through. That goes off of Gallagher's back. And it's taken now to the near side. 15:35 to go in the second. Wings through the middle. That one's knocked down. Canadians come the other way. Chipped into the offensive zone, but they can't hold it there as that one's deflected out into the Montreal bench. And we'll get a whistle with 15:20 to go in the second. It'll be an ozone draw for Montreal coming up on the way. And this remains a 2-1 lead for the Canadiens. Second period action, just under 5 minutes in. Very solid game so far between these two tonight. Trying to work this one around. Here's Kirby Dach from his knees. Plays it down low. Suzuki out high to the point. Move to the middle. Good chance here. Poked away by Seider, though. One too many moves for Savard. And back the other way into the offensive zone. Detroit kept in the middle, but stolen away off a stick. Montreal back the other way. Suzuki to Gooley jumping into the play. He's knocked off the puck. And we get a whistle. Or, excuse me, no. We get a clear up and out as Detroit sends that all the way down. Allen plays it. Brought up now to Caulfield. Caulfield with some speed through the middle. Into the offensive end. Nice glove save there by Husso as he rips one on goal. And we get a stoppage here. Now we get the whistle with 14:32 to go in the second. Offensive zone draw for the Canadiens after Husso covers the puck. And still no goals yet here in period number 2. 3 periods, Anime Addicted. 3 20-minute periods make up the game. Got Evans in the face-off dot. Rasmussen gets thrown out, so Ernie has to come in to take it. He wins it back. And it's lifted up and out, now cleared by Detroit as Michael Rasmussen takes a hit from Kovacevic. Evans back to get it. He's chased by Ernie. And Detroit comes away with the puck, working it down low. Adam Ernie trying to get a pass into the middle. It's stolen away by Slavkovsky, and he'll clear it all the way down. Osterley back to get it. 14 minutes to go here in the second as the Red Wings carry it back in. Ernie drives wide, backhand through the middle, nobody home. Chance from out high gets blocked. Here's Rasmussen trying to drive it in, but Allen pokes it away from him. Puck gets taken up the boards now. Montreal comes the other way. Jake Evans over to Slavkovsky into the offensive zone. Slavkovsky can't get it through. Hronek with a good hit. Perron takes the puck. Red Wings come the other way. Here's Detroit. David Perron into the offensive zone. Move top of the circle. Back to the near side. Here's Kopp. That one gets blocked. Sent down low behind the net. Wings trying to cycle here in the attacking end. Habs looking for a clear. Chance there. Kopp couldn't get the shot off. Eventually taken by Edmondson. He'll lift it up and out. Back the other way. Here comes Montreal over the red line and dumped in. Played to the corner. Dodonov checked by Seider. Seider takes the puck now in the corner. Goes D-to-D with it to Sherratt. Sherratt sends it up the wall. It's cleared to the neutral zone. Back to get it is Harris. He's being chased by Veleno. Luff in there on the forecheck as well as Detroit tries to steal, but they cannot. Back the other way now. Montreal over the red line. Good hit, but it's dumped in. And Husso's got to come out and play it to Sherratt. He's pressured. Past Monahan up the boards. Kept there by Harris. Second chance it's cleared. Here comes Soderblom up ice trying to drive in. That's poked away at the last second. Looking to work this one around. Here's Luff in the corner. Checked by Kovacevic. Joey, what is going on? Great to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Seider sends it back deep. We got 12 minutes to go in the period. Approaching the halfway point of this one. Kept in there by Raymond. He gets tripped down by Harris, and we're going to get a whistle. Detroit power play on the way. Trying to find the tying goal. And we're going to head to a commercial break. It's going to be a tripping call against Jordan Harris. That's going to put the Red Wings on the man advantage, and they're going to be looking for the tying goal when we come back. 11:53 to go in period 2. And the very fast-moving, high pace of this game continues here so far in the second. So we head to our first commercial stoppage. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Please don't forget, it really means a lot if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We're just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun.
Herschel Walker's not looking too good.
Nope. Let's see.
Trying to see if there's any notable.
Hey, Connor. 10:14 a.m. is a good time to start. Why not? My buddy Brody has no problems with the 10 a.m. drink, so might as well get going. Oh, that's funny. All right, coming back from the commercial break. We'll see what Detroit can do here with this power play opportunity. They're 0 for 1 so far. Neither team has a power play goal yet in this game, but this is a good chance with the man advantage to try and get this thing evened back up. As right off the draw, that's cleared all the way down by Montreal. A good start to the kill. Sider will carry back to the neutral zone for the Wings into the offensive end. Perron across to Kubalik on the near side boards, waiting for a passing lane. Back to Sider, over now to Perron. Perron walks in, good shot there, saved by Allen. Rebound chance, a couple jabs at it, but Allen keeps it out. Red Wings still have it. Offensive zone, putting on the pressure into the middle. Larkin with a shot. Big save there as Allen gets a piece of it. Jonathan, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Move down low. There's Raymond. Back out high to Perron. Over to Sider. To Kubalik. His shot gets blocked by Edmondson. Raymond sends it back to Perron. Back to Sider. Long shot there. That goes high off glass. Kubalik keeps it in. Working it out high. Taken now. Long shot there. And that one gets sent all the way down. Into the offensive end. Spun back. Played by Larkin. Moved out high. To the corner. Now in front. Chance there. Sliding stop. Another opportunity, trying to send this one through. Canadiens doing a good job clogging up the middle of the ice. Red Wings kept to the outside right now. There's a chance. Kubalik fans on the one-timer. Kept by Larkin. Back to the other side. Hronek, Kubalik again. He can't get all of it. And Montreal clears it out. All the way down. Only 5 seconds left on the power play. That pretty much kills it. Canadiens kill off another one. And it stays a 2-1 hockey game as Jake Allen plays this one. Glove down by Ernie. Back to 5-on-5. We're under 10 minutes to go in the second. And we're going to get another penalty call here. It's going to be a hold. And Detroit's going to go right back to the power play. This time it's going to be Caden Gooley going to the penalty box. And Canadiens just finished killing a penalty. Now it's going to be another Detroit power play. And they'll get another chance when we get back from this commercial break with 9:39 to go in the second, still looking for the tying goal. Fro, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm good. How are you? Thanks for being here. Yes, getting very close, Bruin. So Detroit, while they haven't scored on the power play yet, had some great opportunities. To score on that last power play chance. And, maybe on this chance they're able to find the back of the net. We'll see. We're at commercial break right now. Thank you, Jonathan. Really appreciate it. Red Wings are 7-3-1, Anime Addicted. Yeah, poll is very, very even. Actually, 50-50 right now. It just switched to 50-50, so very, very even poll right now for you guys voting on who you think wins this game.
Republicans definitely already have the House.
All right. Coming back now, getting ready for this next Detroit man advantage. They're showing highlights of Pavel Datsyuk on the Red Wings broadcast right now. Very easy to forget what an absolute magician with the puck he was back in the day. As Detroit wins the faceoff, they're setting up again in the offensive zone. Pet can't get the pass through to Kubalik. It's played down below the goal line. Back out high. Perron to Kubalik to Seider to Perron. Great chance here. High slot. Rebound chance. Larkin gets stopped. Unbelievable. Detroit's had so many chances they haven't tied the game. Perron with it now. Working it across. Played there by Kubalik. With it. Back out high. Kubalik across to Perron. Perron down low for Raymond. Trying to get it back to Kubalik. It's poked away by Armia. Puck now in the corner. Canadiens trying to clear. They get it up the wall by Seider and out. Minute 5 left on the power play. Detroit's got to go back and get it from their own zone as we tick to 8:40 remaining in the second. Trying to carry this one up now. Perron, pass to Larkin. Into the offensive zone. Back to Perron. He loses the puck. Here comes Jake Evans. Short-handed into the offensive zone. Feathered through. Too far in front of Dvorak. Detroit takes it now. Larkin passes to Perron. Perron back to Larkin into the offensive end. It's poked away, but sent deep by the defense. Chance there. But nope, it goes up and out of play, and we'll get a whistle as Montreal tried clearing it, but it goes out of play. It will be an ozone draw for the Red Wings. Still a 2-1 lead for the Canadiens. Detroit has had a ton of chances here to tie this game. Just not able to. 33 seconds left of power play time. They'll put their second unit on the ice. Off the draw. Poked there. Kept in by Hronek. Hronek with it now playing the half wall. Out high to the blue line. Sherratt over to the near side. Kopp. Kopp back to Sherratt. Sherratt with a long shot. Pad save by Allen. Zarnik gets to the puck, but it's stolen on the pass. Getting to the blue line and then bounces into the Red Wings bench as the Canadiens try and clear. And it will be an offensive zone draw again for Detroit with 12 seconds to go on the power play. He's on injured reserve, Dan. That's all I know. He got put on IR. As it's played around now. Andrew Kopp with it. Final seconds. Tick off the power play. We're back to 5-on-5. Canadiens kill off another one. Trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Detroit cannot. Here come the Canadiens up ice. Freshly even strength. Trying to get a pass through the middle. Kirby Dach with a shot. And a big save there by Husso. Move to the middle. Played up now by Kopp. Detroit's into the offensive zone. Driving wide, Soderblom. He's checked there by Xhekaj. And the puck's taken away now by Montreal as they'll carry up ice. 7:05 to go in the second. Canadiens clearing out of their zone again. It's Caulfield up to Dach. Drop pass for Suzuki. Pass across. Shot there. Edmondson has his shot attempt blocked. Back the other way. 6:40 to go here in the second. Caulfield to the middle. Fires. That one gets knocked down. Seider loses it behind the net. Suzuki takes the puck. Back out to the blue line. Harris. Harris deflected in front. Dach sends it just wide. Working it now. That's poked away. Stolen by Seider. He'll carry up into the offensive zone. Pass to the middle. Shot there. Rasmussen and Jake Allen gets a pad on it. Great goaltending here as both goalies have made big stops in the last minute. Brought up now into the offensive zone. Poked away. Knocked down. Moved to the middle. Gallagher knocks a man down. Canadiens can't keep possession, though. Here's Gooley going D to D. And the Habs are back into the offensive zone. Game Boy, what's going on? Kyle, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. I am watching on ESPN Plus, Game Boy. Over the red line now, into the attacking end. Raymond passes that one off. Kubalik with a shot. Chance there. Another stop by Allen. Loose puck taken by Montreal. They come the other way. 5.5 to go. In on the forecheck comes Drouin. Detroit gets it out, though. Up to Lucas Raymond. Played down now behind the net. Gooley. Canadiens take it back. Slafkovsky in his own zone. Passes back to Edmondson. 5 minutes to go here now in the second. Move through the middle. Off a body. Dodonov over to Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky tries to tuck one in from a sharp angle, but it goes over the bar. Taken now Oli Mata. Chased behind the net. Turns the puck over. Trying to get a chance in front. Slafkovsky on goal. Shot blocked. Rebound. Can't get a clean shot off Dodonov. Trying to play this one around. Behind the net. Here's Monahan. He's checked by Mata. To the near side. Back to the point. Moved across. Long shot there. That one's blocked as the Red Wings get in the way. And we'll get a whistle. Soderblom with the shot block. And second period action here. Montreal 2, Detroit 1. All the goals coming back in the first. And we're going to head to another commercial break as we're getting down under 5 minutes to go in the period. Montreal still with the lead. Zay, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you in the chat. Really appreciate it. We have just gone to our final commercial break of period number 2. And the Montreal Canadiens continue to lead this one by a score of 2-1. Thank you guys all so much for being here. It's awesome to have you in the chat. Please don't forget, it really means a lot if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here on the channel. We're just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together and enjoy hockey and have some fun. Slapshot Jack, what is going on, man? Welcome. Thanks for coming by. Great to see you in the chat. Really appreciate it. It's been a while, man. Awesome to have you here. Hey, it's only a one-goal game, and there's... It's only a one-goal game, and there's still over a period to go. There's a lot of hockey left to be played here. Ike, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. Yeah, we'll see, Ike. They've got some tough games coming up this week. They play the Capitals tomorrow. That'll be a fun one, and I'll be streaming that here on the channel. As right off the draw, big hit there. Red Wings get it out, though. Here's Suter. Suter gets stood up by Xhekaj, but then knocks him down. Caulfield back to get the puck. Red Wings trying to keep it in the attacking end. And they're not able to as it squirts back out to the neutral zone. Suter will bring it back in. 4 minutes to go here now in the second. Larkin gets hit. Played below the goal line by Suzuki. Suter chases him. Lifted out to the neutral zone. Played now by Doc into the offensive end. Up the boards it goes. We're at 3:45 remaining in the second. Cap, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for coming by. Awesome to see you in the chat. Sider plays it below his own goal line. Over to Sherratt. Up the boards. Trying to get it out. Detroit does. They'll carry up ice into the attacking, and that goes off a skate. Slafkovsky clears for the Canadiens. Detroit's offsides, trying to bring it back in. And we get a whistle with 3:23 remaining and a neutral zone face-off on the way.
Do you have all the scores there?
Mm-hmm.
Canucks Senators?
It's 2-2.
Shit, I have the under that.
Oof. That's
6.5.
an interesting one to take the under.
Islanders Rangers?
2-1 Rangers.
I have the over that.
Taken by Ernie.
Flames Devils?
Last I saw was 1-0 Flames.
I have the under that.
Shot in there. Played by Lindstrom. Detroit back in the offensive zone. Rasmussen trying to work this one around. Rasmussen gets taken down, and that's going to be another penalty. David Savard off to the penalty box, and it's going to be the third power play of the period now for the Red Wings. And another opportunity for them to try and get this game tied back up. And it's going to be a hold. Well, he was holding him, then he tripped him. And Detroit now back to the power play with 3:02 to go in the second, trying to find this game-tying goal. Alper, what's going on? Welcome. Offensive zone face-off. Red Wings are 0 for 3 on the power play tonight, but they have had good chances, especially on the last two. Just got to find a way to get it in the back of the net. Right off the draw there. Shot gets blocked. Move to the near side boards. Kubalik with it. Out high. Sider over to Perron. Perron blasts one on goal, but Allen's there to make the save. We get a whistle. 1:48 still to go on the power play. Another offensive zone faceoff. I don't know, Jack. Probably not a lot, but I don't know. Maybe. One now right off the draw. Cleared all the way down by the Canadiens. Good job there on the penalty kill. Worked up by the faceoff dot. Sider starts the breakout. Over the red line. Into the offensive zone. Larkin. Larkin cycles it down low. Kubalik trying to get there, but he cannot. Montreal clears it up and out of play, though, over the glass. And that's going to lead to an offensive zone face-off for the Red Wings. Ozone draw again. One back defensively. Kovacevic with a chance to clear. And that's sent all the way down. Only a minute 20 remaining on the Red Wings power plays. We tick down to 2:20 to go in the period. Hey, thank you so much, Anime Addicted. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. And welcome Anime Addicted to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Moving it through. Played around over to this side. Kubalik, he blasts one high off glass. Red Wings can't keep it in. Dumped in. Played around. To the middle. Taken away. Monahan can't clear the zone. Kubalik keeps it in. Played over now. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Wings still have it offensive zone. Lucas Raymond down low. Trying to work it here. To the near side. Larkin. Back to the point. Sider to Perron. Perron with a big shot and another save by Allen. 20 seconds to go here on the Detroit power play. They're still set up in the offensive zone. Kubalik cross. Perron with it. Trying to get it back to the middle. Good block there from the Canadiens PK. Looking for a play backdoor was Kubalik. It doesn't connect. Perron has it again. Working this one, Raymond. It's stolen away. Montreal clears to the blue line, but not out. Back to 5-on-5, though, as the power play comes to an end. It's even strength again. And out to the neutral zone it goes. Played here by Sider. Into the offensive end. Final 45 seconds of the second period. Trying to work this one around. Rasmussen down low. Moved up over the red line. Backhanded in. All the way down. And Husso's got to leave it for Hronek. Played to Sherratt. Up into the offensive zone. Suter. He gets checked by Gooley. Around the boards. Good hit there by Gallagher. Montreal clears it over at the red line. Hoffman trying to bring it into the offensive zone. Gets it deep. Works it back out. Gallagher spin around shot attempt gets blocked. 5 seconds to go in the period. Detroit's back the other way. Probably not going to have enough time for a chance. They do not, and that is going to do it. Horn sounds. Period 2 is over with the exact same score of 2-1. Canadiens hold their lead, and they will have a 1-goal advantage heading into the third period. As we've got 40 minutes down and we've got 20 minutes of action to go. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to see everyone in the chat. James, what's going on? Welcome in. Alper, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Alper. Welcome to the channel. If you guys haven't yet, it really means a lot if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And we're just trying to build a hockey community here where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. Fans from all teams welcome and wanted. It's been a good, fast-paced game so far. And we've got a big third period coming up. Still a 1-goal hockey game, very much still up in the air. I can give you guys some scores from around the NHL. The Coyotes still lead the Sabres 2-1. Flames and Devils 1-1. Islanders and Rangers 3-1 Rangers. The Flyers lead the Blues 2-0. The Canucks and Senators are tied up at 2. The Maple Leafs have a 3-2 lead over Vegas. The Oilers and Lightning are tied up at 1. And the Stars and Jets are scoreless so far in the first. Coming up, games that haven't started yet. 10 Eastern, the Predators play the Kraken. And at 10:30, the Wild play the Kings. No, they do not, Anime Addicted. Idaho does not.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
A nice maw.
It was so big.
Wow, that is a big one.
It was like right here next to my eye. I was like, oh, like a bird.
Edmonton just got a goal. It's 2-1 Oilers. Thank you, Joey. Oh, you meant professional team in general. Yeah, they do. They have an ECHL team, I think they are. I thought you meant NHL team. Idaho does not have an NHL team, but they do have minor league hockey teams, yes. I misread the question there. I thought you meant NHL, but yes, they have minor league teams in Idaho. They have the Steelheads, but NHL, they do not have a team. All right, we're here at the second intermission, waiting for period number 3 to begin, and boy, it seems like it's going to be a great third period. Detroit is out shooting Montreal 30-17 in this game, but trailing by 1 on the scoreboard. Red Wings have thrown a lot of pucks on net, just not able to get it by Jake Allen. Michael, what's going on? Welcome in. Yes, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. Thank you guys for coming by. We're getting ready for the third, and you're not gonna want to miss this third period. Very tight game. Going into this final frame, and it's still very much up in the air as far as who's going to win. Should be a very fun period of hockey. Hey, Ben, game's far from over. It's still definitely possible, my man. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Anthony, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. We've got a fantastic game going on right now. And still very much up for grabs in this one. 1-goal game with a full period to go. Ben, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Yes, tomorrow night will be a doubleheader. My schedule for tomorrow, I'll be doing the Penguins and Capitals at 7:30, and also be doing the Wild and Ducks at 10. So we've got a doubleheader night on the channel tomorrow. Going to be 2 good games. Pens, Caps is always a lot of fun. And then Wild and Ducks as well as the nightcap. First stream of the year for both Minnesota and Anaheim. So very excited to see how those 2 teams look against each other tomorrow night. Brendan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. Awesome to have you. Yeah, Austin, pretty good. Yeah, Caps Penguins is always a fun matchup, Cap. So tomorrow night's going to be a lot of fun for sure. Getting ready for this third period. We'll see if anything's changed around the NHL so far. Let's see. Devils now I don't know if this is new or not, but Devils have a 2-1 lead over the Flames. Flyers have gone up 3-0 on the Blues now. Oilers have taken the 2-1 lead over the Lightning. Other than that, I think everything's still the same. There is no NHL Network game tomorrow, Tony. Both games that I'm doing are on TNT. Detroit is in the U.S., yes. It's in Michigan. All right, see you later, Slapshot Jack. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. It's awesome to see you. The heck? What is wrong with this thing? Typical. Nope. Typical ESPN Plus not working right. At least it did it during intermission and not in the middle of the game. Literally, ESPN Plus is so bad about just freezing in the middle of streams. It's like, just work properly. I'm actually happy that tomorrow's games are on TNT, because I don't have to deal with streaming them. I can actually just watch them on TV like normal, and I don't have to worry about issues like this right here. Wow, Edmonton's gone up 3-1. Oilers, yeah. Up 3-1, and Philly's up 3-0.
Oh my god. Put the money line on both of them.
No, you're looking good.
Parlay's probably dead.
Yeah, not looking good.
That's alright. I'll take the one on the other.
See how much time left we have before this third starts. Hopefully not too long. Ready, itching to get back into the action here. Yeah, looks like we got about 6 minutes or so of intermission remaining. Also, sub count update for those of you that are keeping track and keep wondering how close I am to 10K. 40 subscribers away from 10K. 40 away. Honestly, should happen this week, I would hope. Definitely hoping that it happens this week.
Oh, Herschel Walker's gaining steam.
It's way too early to even be. No, unknown. They never, I guess they weren't real or something. They never came back. So, yeah, I guess they took them away because they legitimately left, I guess, or just were never should have been there in the first place or something. I don't know, but they were never, I never jumped that amount again, but I don't know, whatever it is, you know. Just keep on rolling. New ones come in with every new stream. All right, so we are getting ready here. Montreal and Detroit, third period coming up, and it's a one-goal hockey game with 20 minutes to play. This could be a very exciting third period on the way as the Canadiens try and hold on for the win, and Detroit obviously trying to come back here. All right, good. Should be dropping the puck here pretty soon. Appreciate everyone watching tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. We're getting ready for puck drop in this final period. And again, expecting a very fun period here. Hey, Sens fan, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you. Oh, geez, Aries. I don't even know. I've never really thought about that because I don't have the money to do anything close to that. So, unless I win the lottery, which I didn't win the Powerball yesterday, somebody from California did. So, dream vacation out of country. I mean, I honestly, I never even really thought about it because I've never been, I don't have any plans anytime soon to go on a vacation like that. So I don't know. I'd probably have to do some research about places. Tony, I do landscaping as a normal job outside of this. One last commercial break. One last commercial break, and we'll be getting the puck dropped in the third. Jim, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Who knows? I mean, he's got both goals for the Canadiens so far. Maybe he finishes off the Hattie with 3 straight. I mean, we'll see what this period brings, but definitely a big game for Mike Hoffman tonight. And it's both of his goals looked eerily similar, too, on rebounds. They were like almost a carbon copy of the same play. So it's going to be interesting to see what both of these teams are able to do here in the final frame. Sens fan, it really doesn't matter to me. I'm not here rooting for anybody. Yeah, Connor, it'd be awesome if he would. That'd be sick to have a celebrity owner like that in the NHL. I think would be awesome. And it'd be really good for the NHL because that would just bring a lot more notoriety to the team and subsequently to the league as well. I would love it for Ryan Reynolds to buy the Sens. All right. Getting ready here. Teams are doing a little skate before we drop the puck for this third. Definitely Game 7 of a Stanley Cup Final, Anime Addicted. If I could go to any game ever without having to worry about price, it'd be the Game 7 of a Stanley Cup Final. Oh, no, he's definitely going to need other... He's definitely going to need other investors, Trevor. He's certainly not going to buy them himself. He would need to put together a group of investors that would do it. So, David Savard's in the penalty box. Looks like he might have just gotten a misconduct. he was screaming at the officials, and it doesn't change the manpower, so it must be a misconduct for Savard, as we are underway here in the third. Canadiens trying to carry it out of their zone. Red Wings take it there. It's poked away and cleared out to the neutral zone. Mata dumps it in. Allen plays it, leaves it for his defenseman. Kano, what's going on? Welcome in. Paul, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. We have just begun period 3. Here's a shot in there by Monahan. And a good save with the glove by Husso. He grabs that one 31 seconds in. It will be an offensive zone draw for the Canadiens. Montreal leads this one 2-1 on a pair of Mike Hoffman goals. And we are in the final 20 minutes to see if the Canadiens hold the lead or if the Red Wings have a comeback in them. Pretty good, Kano. No worries. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you in the chat. Much appreciated. Habs have it now. Caulfield in the offensive zone. Cycles it in front. Puck gets loose, and the Red Wings get it out. Wrist Rider, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Good to see you in the chat. Behind the net now. Husso with it. Up around the glass. Habs back with it in the offensive end. Xhekaj pinches to keep it in. Move to the middle. Cleared up ice now by Raymond. Lucas Raymond skates to the offensive zone. Drops it back for Larkin. Larkin's shot get blocked. Below the net. Taken again. Raymond trying to get a pass through to Suter. That's stolen away. And it's played by Xhekaj up and out of the zone for Suzuki. Now to Doc. Doc will carry into the offensive end. Spins back along the boards. Waiting for reinforcements off the bench. Played down to the corner. Now back out. Gets chipped past Kovacevic. But then no. Second chance he keeps it in. Good play there. Back out now. Red Wings coming the other way into the offensive zone. Down behind the net. Big hit there. Heavy on the forecheck for Detroit. They come away with the puck. Here's Rasmussen trying to drive in. Allen makes the save. Loose puck cleared off glass and out by the Habs. They send it all the way down, but it's icing, as that came from well behind the red line. And an easy icing call there. It will be an offensive zone face-off now for the Red Wings, as they still look for the tying goal. Ozone draw here. Wings trying to win it back, but it's taken defensively by the Canadiens. Montreal clears it out. Works now in the middle. Veleno spins back. Keeps possession for Detroit, but back in his own zone over to Osterley. Andrew, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Doing pretty well. How are you? Much appreciated. Down in the corner. Hope you are as well, as it sent up the boards. Out of the zone. Habs coming back the other way. Lindstrom takes a hit there. Down in the corner. Played up. Through the boards. Long shot there. Husso keeps it to the outside. I think it's a little early for that, Kano, but if we go another week or two, if the losing continues for another week or two for Pittsburgh, then they might start thinking about it. Played around now. Luff. Can't get that one out of the zone. Canadiens take it. Offensive end out high. Gooley over to Evans. Evans with a shot. That goes off a leg. And kept in again by Montreal as they push in the offensive zone, trying to extend their lead to 2. Never had a multi-goal lead yet in this game, as it's worked around. Top of the circle. Here's a shot in there. Big save by Husso. Played deep by Drouin for Dodonov. Played across. Taken from the corner. Moved in front. Shot in there. Monahan, and Husso has to make the save, and he covers that one. 16:22 to go in the third period. It will be an offensive zone draw for Montreal. And Montreal with a chance here, trying to extend the lead. Good pressure in the attacking end. One back, attacking zone draw. Canadiens come away with possession. Over now, Kovacevic with a shot. That one deflects just wide. And Olli Maatta clears it out. Montreal chases. That's icing. And 16:10 to go in the third. It'll be an offensive zone draw after the icing again for Montreal. One back now, down low. Hronek off the draw. Trying to work this one. Played in the corner. Red Wings on the breakout. Up to Kubalik through the neutral zone. Kopp jumps in. Offensive end. Over to Perron. Perron trying to get it back in front. That's deflected away. And it's brought back now through over the red line into the offensive zone. He was on Vegas last year, Sens fan. Not anymore. Taken now. Down in the corner. Suzuki. To Doc below the goal line. Trying to work it around. And that one goes off the end boards and is easily covered up by Husso. We get a save and a stoppage with 15:15 to go in the third. Just about 5 minutes in. Still no scoring here in the third period. All the goals in this game coming back in the first. And we're down to almost the final 15 minutes. Canadiens still lead 2-1. Played back now. Taken by Seider. Seider. Pass up. Red Wings with some speed through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. Pass attempt for Suter gets knocked down and the Canadiens clear. Seider the other way. Dumped back and deflected into the bench area there. Goes into the Red Wings bench and it will be a neutral zone face-off just over 5 minutes into the period. 30 shots on goal for Detroit, 23 for Montreal, but the Canadiens lead where it counts on the scoreboard.
What do you think, 100 on the Predators?
I would not do that. Seattle's won like 5 games in a row now. Brought up now. Maybe it's only 4. Seattle's been playing really good. I would not put that much on the Preds.
Pretty 50-50 game.
Icing call here, and another face-off coming up. Play a little bit choppier here to start the third. I think, both teams are trying to really not make a mistake. And it's been kind of a choppy start. This game was very free-flowing early on. Time was going by really fast. And, let's move to the middle here. This has been a choppier start to the third as Hoffman fires one in. Husso's got to make the save as Gallagher goes to the front of the net to make some friends. And Husso covers that one up. We get another whistle as the choppiness continues. And it will be another ozone draw for the Canadiens. Yeah, I think so too, Wrist Rider. They're at home and they're on a 4-game winning streak. I mean, I certainly wouldn't bet against them right now and expect to win that bet. Played up now. Rasmussen out of the zone, over the red line, into the offensive end. Hallen spins it up the boards. It gets out to neutral ice. Detroit will have to try again on the zone entry. Moved in. Now here's Adam Ernie. Ernie with it in front. Can't get a deflection on it. Canadiens come back the other way. Kirby Dach off a skate to Caulfield. Back to Dach. And that doesn't connect, so it's icing. So we get another whistle here. 13:41 to go. Icing call against the Habs. Ozone draw for Detroit on the way. 13:41 remaining. And Detroit still looking for that tying goal. Right off the draw, Red Wings take it. Here's Seider. Back below. Redirected in there. Kubalik on goal! And a huge save there by Allen, getting a pad on it. Back the other way now into the offensive end. Off a leg. Caulfield trying to get possession. Can't maintain the puck, though, and that's back out to neutral ice as Detroit clears. Man, Jake Allen has been absolutely phenomenal in this game for Montreal, as the Red Wings are back in their own zone. Seider holds behind the net. Line changes coming for both teams, waiting for something to open up. Seider skates up ice, then passes it. Mata into the offensive zone. Back across. Here's Suter. Suter rips one just wide. Moved across there. Red Wings trying to cycle now in the attacking end. Still looking to tie this game up as we tick down to 12.5 remaining in the third. Suter with it to Larkin. Larkin down low. Raymond not able to get it through on goal. Back out now. Chance taken away. Harris for Montreal. Plays it D to D. Gooley with it. Holds behind the net as the rest of the Canadiens get a change. It looks like Detroit does as well. 12:10 remaining in the third period. Habs still lead 2-1. This is brought up over the red line. Slavkovsky into the offensive end. Fires a shot high. Armia gets to the rebound. Husso makes the save. Behind the net now, Detroit trying to come back the other way. Here's Osterley. Passes it over to Mata. Mata off glass. Out to the neutral zone. Armia takes it back for Montreal. Canadiens with it in their own end. 11:40 to go. Thrown all the way down. That's going to be icing as Lindstrom wins the race. And we'll get a whistle again. 11:37 left in period 3 and an offensive zone face-off coming for the Red Wings as they still look for this game-tying goal.
I live bet the Red Wings will win this game.
Oh my God.
$15 live bet to win $48. Try the bonus side bet. My ticket was accepted.
Right off the draw there. Allen with another big save right off the draw. Canadiens clear it out all the way down. And Osterley's got to go back and get it. So we're ticking towards the halfway point of this third period. Red Wings over the red line. They dump it in. Worked around to the far side. Rasmussen comes in with a big hit on Xhekaj.
Detroit.
Moved around now, down in the corner. Lindstrom gets it back. Dvorak comes in on the forecheck. Detroit almost turns the puck over, but it's up to Ernie to backhand it in. Trying to work it down low. Canadiens coming back the other way. Move to the middle of the ice. Knocked down by the Red Wings. They'll take possession again and regroup in their own end. Here's Mata carrying up. Over to Hronek into the offensive zone. He fires one in. Allen makes a save. Puck ends up in the corner. Trying to move this one through. That goes off of a body. Down in the corner. Move to the middle. Mata backhanded up the boards and out. Taken by Dach. And right back into the offensive zone. Here's the Canadiens. Caulfield back to the point. Top of the circle. Shot there. Big pad save by Husso. Loose puck cleared all the way down by Detroit. It'll be icing if it reaches. But it just reaches there for icing. And we'll get another stoppage with 9:54 remaining in the third. Past the halfway point. Montreal still leads 2-1. All the goals coming back in the first. Boy, This one coming right down to the end. Detroit just cannot find a way to get a goal here. Baby Yoda, what's going on? Welcome. Michael, welcome in. Appreciate everybody coming by the chat tonight. Thank you all for being here. Face-off won back by the Red Wings. They clear it to the blue line, but not out. Second chance, they do get it out. Xhekaj takes it back. Played here. Montreal with it. Wings get a line change. Habs cross the red line. Trying to dump it in deep. Red Wings send it right back out. Brought up into the offensive zone. Raymond with a pass into the middle. Open ice here. Suter shot. And a pad save there by Allen. A cross shot. Red Wings score! Lucas Raymond ties the game. And just like that, we're 2-2 with 9:23 to go in the third. And that is all it takes. Is one shot and this game is tied. And just like that, Detroit evens things up. Lucas Raymond with the goal. Allen got caught out and wasn't able to get back into position. And we have a tie game here as Detroit evens it up. 9:23 to go, Connor. Still half a period remaining. A lot of hockey left. As it's taken off the draw by the Canadiens. Brought up now into the offensive zone. Moved over here. Pass across. Canadiens trying to clear. Up and out. Armia with it over the red line. Played up. Soderblom out of the zone for the Red Wings, but his pass attempt goes off a skate. Doesn't go out of play, though. Canadiens take it back in their own end. Back to get it here. Savard goes D to D. He's finally out of the box after his misconduct. Behind the net. Played by Osterley. 8:40 left here in the third. Red Wings up into the offensive zone. It's Ernie with it. Move to the middle. Here's a chance. Rasmussen can't get it off. Couldn't get a shot off there.
The house is a bloodbath.
Lift back up over now to Sherratt. Dumped into the offensive zone. Harris sends it up. Kept in at the blue line. Long shot there by Seider. Puck's knocked down. Trying to find it. Just goes wide. Rasmussen and Ernie heavy in on the forecheck. Back out high. There's a long shot and a nice blocker save there. Allen with another stop. Around to the near side.
Oh, it was a murder earlier.
Behind the net.
Only like 1% recorded.
7:50 to go here in the third. Up the boards it goes. Trying to work this around in the attacking zone. Perron spins it deep. Chance again in front. That one's just shot wide. Red Wings coming on strong here. Looking to take a lead. And then Perron brings it back in offside. So we'll get a whistle. And finally, our first commercial break here of the third. Montreal and Detroit knotted up at 2 with 7:35 remaining. This is going to be a finish that you won't want to miss. What a game tonight between these two. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Please don't forget, it really means a lot if you get that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted. We're just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. What a game tonight. This is going to be a fantastic final 7.5 minutes. And hope you guys don't go anywhere. It's going to be a really, really fun time. We'll see which team's able to come away with the big win. Hey, Avi, what is going on? Welcome in, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Great to see you in the chat. Much appreciated.
I cannot believe they just tied that up. Like
What a
2 minutes.
Yeah, fantastic.
How the Flyers looking?
3-1 lead.
It's got to be in the third.
Yeah. Avi, we are 39 subs away from 10K. 39 subs away. Yo, Wrist Rider with the 10. Let's get that dono hype in the chat for Wrist Rider dropping a 10 on the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Harper Homers, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by the chat. Good to have you tonight as we come back from our commercial break. Again, 7:35 to go in the third. Montreal and Detroit tied up at 2. This one is coming right down to the wire. Neutral zone face-off. And off the draw, that one's won back by the Canadiens. They'll start to break up ice. Oh, the red line, dumped in by Caulfield behind the net. Husso knocks it down, plays it up the wall, trying to find Sherratt. Sherratt can't get it by. Now Seider comes over, takes the puck. Rims it up the far side, and it gets out of the zone. Kopp, backhand, goes off of a skate and into the bench. So we get a whistle with 7:12 to go in the third. And it's a neutral zone draw again. Austin Zarnik and Lucas Raymond have the goals for the Red Wings, Henry. One off the draw there by Larkin. Up into the offensive zone. Dumped in. Allen comes out to play it. Almost turns it over behind the net, but gets it through to Edmondson. Edmondson brought up ice. Into the offensive zone behind the net. Played there by Husso. He wraps it up the boards. Trying to go back the other way now. Savard goes D to D. Into the offensive end. Dumped deep. Heavy forecheck from Doc, but Sherratt takes a hit and Seider takes the puck. Brought up now into the offensive zone. Played around now along the side. Brought out now. Long shot in there. That one gets knocked down. Played here. Up and cleared by Monahan. Canadiens trying to come back the other way. All the way down. Played up by Mata. Moved to the middle. And Canadiens have it back. Edmondson in their own zone. Trying to play it up. Through neutral ice. Into the offensive end. Moved around the boards to the corner. Oli Mata out of the zone. Red Wings back the other way, but that's going to be an icing as the pass doesn't connect. And we get a whistle with 5:40 to go in the third. And we'll have an offensive zone face-off for the Canadiens coming up. Ready, what's going on? Gophers, welcome in. Hefty Brute, welcome into the chat. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Great game here between Montreal and Detroit. And we're gearing up for a fantastic finish. I did not know that, Jeremiah. Wow. So Vegas has never won in Toronto. We'll see if they can change that tonight. Pablo, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And now we got a huge hit there. Detroit player taken out by Slavkovsky. And a big gathering in front of the benches as Luff is absolutely hammered, and he is dripping blood. Luff is dripping blood as he gets back to the bench here. And Slavkovsky absolutely destroys Matt Luff in front of the benches. And, oh, that was square from behind. Square from behind and sends him face first into the boards. That is probably going to be... That is going to definitely be a boarding call. Maybe even a major there against Slavkovsky. That was square on the numbers right there of Matt Luff. And Luff ends up going face first into the boards. He was dripping blood going to the bench. And, of course, they go to a commercial break before the actual penalty is called. So we'll see if this is going to be a 5 or if it's just going to be 2 on Slafkovsky. But there's absolutely no doubt that it's boarding. And the Red Wings are going to be on the power play when we get back from this commercial. It's just a matter of for how long. And NHL app isn't updating, so I don't think we're going to find out how long until we get back from this commercial. I would not be surprised if that's a 5. I mean, that was square in the back and sent him literally face first into the boards. Gotta hope that Matt Luff is okay after that, and it's just a flesh wound. Hopefully he didn't break his nose or anything more serious. Avi, I would say the Blues just because they have less wins, but they've both been not good. They've both been not good, to say the least. No, Matt Luff did not have a full cage on. He just had the regular visor on. They showed him getting hit in the face with the shot block earlier against Minnesota. And now, probably the same area opened up because he gets hit face first into the boards. But he didn't have a full shield. He didn't have the full cage. He just had the regular visor on. Luff is down the tunnel. And he's off to the locker room for repairs. Again, hopefully he didn't break his nose or anything. Hopefully it's just a cut and he'll be fine. And this is going to be a huge opportunity here for Detroit. And it is a 5-minute power play. So Slafkovsky gets a major. He's gone. And it is a 5-minute power play here for the Red Wings. Brought up now, and that's going to be an icing against Detroit. Oh, that'll never make the coach happy. Ice the puck on the power play, but it was square in the back, Eric. It was the definition of a boarding for sure. It was square from behind. Not a good hit by Slafkovsky there. And the Red Wings are going to have a power play for almost the rest of this period. There's 5:15 left in the period, and there's 4:44 left on the power play as we're back underway. Canadiens work it around. Yeah, Tony, I definitely thought that was probably going to be a major when I saw it happen. As that's sent behind the net, here comes Seider. Moved up, Red Wings with it to the neutral zone. That one goes off of Suzuki's skate. All right, Detroit's got to, they're on the power play here, but they got to start realizing that they're on a power play and play with some urgency. I mean, they're being a little too lax right now. Sherratt finally dumps it into the offensive zone. 1 minute's already been killed off of the power play, and Detroit can't even get the puck in the offensive end right now. Blair, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Eric, it's good to see you in the chat. Much appreciated. Brought up now over the red line into the offensive zone. Red Wings with it. Hronek off a skate. Back to Sherratt. Trying to work this one around. Because, Andrew, if they're not relevant to what's happening in this game right now, then I'm not paying attention to it. Worked out high. Top of the circle. Good shot there. Just ripped high. Played by Hronek. Trying to get a pass across. Here's a sharp angle shot. Allen with a save. Net front scramble. Canadiens come away with the puck. All the way down there. Cleared by Montreal. Back the other way. Wings with it into the offensive end. It's Zarnik. And we're going to get a penalty here against Soderblom and the Red Wings. And that is going to be interference against Elmer Soderblom there. And that's going to do it for the power play. We're going to get 2 minutes of 4-on-4. And then it will be a minute of power play time remaining when the 4-on-4 comes to an end. So Soderblom gets in the way, interferes with Armia there. And that is going to make it a 4-on-4. And Detroit wasn't doing anything with that power play opportunity. And not a smart penalty to take there for Soderblom. I mean, your team's on a 5-minute power play, and you're going to get an interference call at the blue line like that? Like, what are you doing? Just don't stand in somebody's way who doesn't have the puck. Taken now. 4-on-4 out high. Long shot there for Montreal. And Husso's got to cover that up. So it'll be another ozone draw for the Canadiens. 3:26 to go in the third. And we're going to go to our final commercial break. 3:26 left. Third period, 2-2 game. 4-on-4 action right now. Commercial stoppage will finish out the period when we come back. Thank you guys all so much for being here. It's great to see everybody in the chat tonight. Please don't forget, it really means a lot and helps the channel a ton if you can hit that thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't yet, I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams, welcome and wanted. And we're just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. Do not forget, tomorrow night, I'll be live for 2 games tomorrow. Doubleheader, Penguins versus Capitals at 7:30 Eastern, and then Wild versus Ducks at 10. Gonna be a really, really fun couple of games tomorrow night. 2 matchups that I am very much looking forward to. So, excited for that. I do not know, Sussy Child. I only make my schedule 1 week at a time. So, I don't know. Cocaine Horse, what's going on? Welcome in. Thoughts on Calgary this year? I think Calgary's going to get better as the year goes along. They're off to a bit of a slow start, but they've made some major roster changes, obviously. I think they're going to be a team that gets better as the year goes along and guys get more comfortable with each other. All right, we're back from the commercial break. 4-on-4 action. 1:53 to go in the 4-on-4. 3:26 remaining in the period. Taken behind the net. Brought up now over the red line into the offensive zone. Here's Rasmussen driving in, shot, and Allen gets a piece of it. Back the other way now, taken over the red line into the offensive zone. Stolen back by Detroit. They'll carry it up ice. Here comes Rasmussen into the offensive end. Driving around, pass through the middle to nobody, stolen away by Caulfield. Canadiens have it now in their own zone. 1:20 to go in the 4-on-4. Here's Harris carrying up ice over the red line into the attacking zone. Jordan Harris driving the net, tucking in. Just can't get it by Husso. Trying to work it out high now. That one back out to the neutral zone. Hoffman carrying for Montreal. 55 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Mike and Julie, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Trying to take it now. Played up here. Deflected into the offensive zone. Down in the corner. Here's Doc with it. Kirby Doc out by the blue line. Keeping it going for Montreal is Savard's going to try and tuck one in, but can't get it on goal. Off the outside of the net. Back the other way. Here's Savard. He's just killing more time. 12 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Then it's going to be another brief power play time for Detroit, who still has time left on that 5-minute penalty. So Goulie's shot gets blocked by Sider. Even strength is over. Detroit is back to the man advantage for another minute. Trying to work it now. 1:20 to go in the third period. 45 seconds left in power play time. Red Wings to the offensive zone. Jake Evans backhands it around to Edmondson. Edmondson for the Canadiens clears it to the blue line, but not out. Here's Lucas Raymond. Red Wings trying to set up. Raymond curl and drag. Can't get the shot off. It's blocked. Kept around out high. Canadiens trying to clear. Red Wings keep it in. Down low. Trying to work to the middle. Here's Perron with it. Final 15 seconds of the power play. Sider out high. Top of the circle. Back to Sider. Back to the circle. Sider now to the near side. Perron with a shot that gets blocked. Trying to work it around now behind the net. Lift it up. And Savard shoots it up and out of play, but it's deflected. So we do not get another penalty call. It was a deflection. And it will be an offensive zone draw now for the Red Wings with 33 seconds to go. And just 3 seconds left on the Detroit power play. Jack, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Thanks for being here. Good to see you in the chat. Really appreciate it. Try and work it now. Off the draw. Kind of a stalemate off the face-off. Montreal comes away with it. They send that one all the way down, but they ice the puck. And it will be another attacking zone draw for Detroit now with 26 seconds to go. Corey, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. Good to have you in the chat. Much appreciated. For what, Andrew? 26 seconds to go. One back there by the Red Wings. Out high, long shot. Sherratt! Puck loose. Trying to find it. Raymond. Cycles. Or no, that was Ernie, excuse me. Cycled down low, but couldn't get it to anybody. Back out to the neutral zone. 10 seconds remaining in the third. Working it in front. 5 seconds to go. And we're going to overtime. We are going to overtime. Whew. Wow. This is going to be a finish here. We're getting ready for the 3-on-3. We're going to OT. And we're going to have one last commercial break before the overtime starts. And what a hockey game this has been. Montreal and Detroit tied up at 2. Just finished the third period. Nobody able to have an advantage through 60 minutes. So we're going to play 5 minutes of 3-on-3 to try and determine a winner. And this is going to be a whole lot of fun. It's been a very close, very fun hockey game so far. And hopefully it finish. I'm sure with it 3-on-3 overtime coming up, it's going to finish that way. Thank you guys again all for watching. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have everybody here. And let's hope it's a fantastic, fantastic OT coming up between these two. And we get some good action. If you're new to the channel or haven't yet, it really means a lot if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted. We're just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. Miller, what's going on? Welcome in. Cornelius, welcome. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you guys all in the chat.
How do the Oilers end up?
They're still winning 3-1.
Oh, all right. Well, how much time is left in it?
I think they're like starting the third period.
Oh, right. they're a little behind me.
All right, here we go. Center ice, teams are lining up. 3-on-3 action in overtime as we are underway. Detroit wins the face-off back. 4:55 to go here as we are just dropping the puck in OT. Brought up into the offensive zone, behind the net. Detroit with it offensive end, trying to work it out high. Back down low for Raymond. Raymond, Larkin, and Sherratt, the three players out there. Face-off circle. Larkin with it, spins back. Offensive zone, drops it back for Sherratt. Sherratt leaves it for Larkin. Larkin with a shot. That one deflected up and out of play. And we get a whistle as that goes into the netting. 35 seconds into OT. It will be an O-zone face-off for the Red Wings. Yes, it does, Trevor. A penalty does carry over into overtime. So it would be 4-on-3 right now if there was a carryover penalty, but it's not. There's not, so it's regular 3-on-3. Face off, one back by the Canadiens. Here's Montreal now trying to work it out of their zone. They have possession behind the net. It's Kirby Dach. 4:15, just 45 seconds into this OT. 4:15 remaining. Montreal will skate it up ice. Dropped back for Hoffman. He's got both Canadiens' goals so far. Into the offensive end. Here's Dach. He spins back. Looking for a passing lane. Takes it at the blue line and then takes it back out to the neutral zone. Nothing materialized. Over the red line now. Into the attacking zone. Dach with Hoffman driving the net. Redirection! Husso makes a huge save! Loose puck now down low. Here's Kopp trying to win the race to it. He does. Andrew Kopp checked out in the center ice, though, and the Wings have to take it back deep in their own zone at Seider. Back the other way. Here's Kopp. 3.5 to go in overtime. Seider with it. Back low to the corner. Kopp waiting for reinforcements off the bench. Takes it to the middle. Out high, Hoffman chasing him. He just curls back to the neutral zone. Wings are going to finish their line change. Dominic Kubalik with it. Into the offensive zone. Kubalik. Pass back. Taken by Rasmussen. Now into the middle. Shot there by Hronek. And that goes high off glass. Moved across now. 3 minutes remaining in overtime. Martin, what's going on? Welcome in. Landon, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Rasmussen in the defensive zone. Moves it up the middle over the red line. 2-on-1 for the Red Wings. Kubalik. Shot. Allen with the save on Hronek. Rasmussen trying to keep it in the offensive zone. He can't. Rolls across the blue line. Canadiens take possession. Dodonov with it now. 2:30 to go in overtime. Halfway through it. Canadiens with the puck. Back in their own end. Waiting to break out up ice. Dodonov with it. Has Jaillet on the near side. Behind the net. Chased by Larkin. Leaves it for Suzuki. Suzuki over. Jaillet plays it. And here's Suzuki chased by Larkin. Clock running here. Habs trying to get it out of their zone. Jaillet almost turns it over to Sherratt, but it's taken by Caulfield. He's going to throw it up ice, but Suzuki wasn't ready for it. And Detroit gets the puck back. 1:50 to go in overtime. Red Wings with the puck. Played across here. Into the offensive zone. Raymond dropped for Larkin. Larkin trying to cut to the middle. Shot! Pad save by Allen. Caden Gooley steals the loose puck back for Montreal. 1.5 to go here in overtime. Work to the corner. Lifted up now by Gooley. Out of the zone into the offensive end. Brought on back to the corner. Chased by Kopp. Behind the net. Gooley trying to work it out in front. Saved by Husso. Puck is loose. Red Wings. Perron comes away with it. 1:10 to go in overtime. Lifted up the boards. Here's Kopp with it. Over the red line into the offensive end. And turned over there by Perron. 2-on-1 for the Canadiens. Hoffman with it. Pass across. Chance bar Hoffman in front. Husso keeps it out. Red Wings go the other way. It's Sider leading the rush. 1-on-2 into the offensive zone. He gets knocked down by Doc, but Doc loses his stick. Savard sends it the other way. Played now by Hoffman. Cleared by Montreal. 35 seconds left in OT. Moved across here. Red Wings with it. 2-on-2 up ice. Speed into the offensive zone. Kubalik cuts to the middle. Shot. And Allen with a great save on Kubalik. Oh boy. What a freaking game tonight. And what an overtime as these teams go back and forth. 21 seconds to go in OT. But we get a tripping call against Montreal. And that is going to make it a 4-on-3 for the Red Wings. As Kubalik got tripped down there as he tried to cut to the middle. And Detroit only has 21 seconds to work with on the power play, but they will have a 4-on-3. Hunter, what's going on? Mr. Tornado, welcome in. Darkness, welcome in. Thank you for being here. 21 seconds to go in overtime. Detroit to the power play. They're using their timeout. What a game, what an OT this has been, and what a finish we are going to get. Great to have everyone in the chat tonight. Thank you all for watching. This one, 21 seconds away from a shootout. Who's going to take it? Detroit at home or Montreal here on the road? James, what's going on? Welcome in. Detroit lines up for the in the offensive zone for the face-off. And Canadiens take it right off the draw. They clear it all the way down. Husso sends it right back up to Larkin. 12 seconds to go in overtime. Detroit not going to have much time here on this power play. And maybe one shot here. Kubalik, shot gets blocked. We're going to a shootout. That is going to do it. We're going to a shootout as the overtime period ends. So the rest of that power play doesn't actually mean anything. And this one is going to come right down to a breakaway contest. Wow, what a game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. It's going to a shootout. We'll see which team's able to win it here. End of overtime, still tied up at 2. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It's great to have you in the chat. Please don't forget, it really helps the channel a ton if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We're just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come back and where everyone can come in, enjoy hockey, have some fun. So, thank you guys again. Double header coming up tomorrow night as well. I'll be streaming tomorrow night for 2 games. The Penguins versus Capitals at 7:30 Eastern, and then the Wild versus Ducks at 10 Eastern will be tomorrow's streams. Sylvain, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Hey, getting close, Kuzo. Very, very close. Unknown, have a good night. Thanks so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. Yes, the Blues have been horrible to start this season. Husso has stopped 31 out of 33 shots, Kyrie. Maxime, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, we're getting ready for our first shooter. Cole Caulfield, first shooter of the shootout. He is 40% in his career, 2 for 5. Brought up now. Caulfield into the offensive zone, wide left, cuts back to the middle, slows it down, and he scores! Great shot by Caulfield, low glove side. Husso can't make the save, and the Canadiens score first in the shootout. Great shot there, low to the glove. Lucas Raymond will look to answer for Detroit. He's 2 for 4 in his career. 50%. Raymond waiting for the go-ahead.
This is it, right? Like if he doesn't get this?
No, it's a 3-round shootout.
Shootout.
Raymond carries up now. Wide to the right. Coming back on the backhand to the middle. Tries to tuck it back inside the post. And Raymond gets stopped there by Allen. Now here's Suzuki for the Canadiens, trying to go up 2-0 and make it a must-score scenario for the Red Wings. Suzuki wide to the right, back into the middle, looking for a shooting lane, and he scores! Blocker side, puts it home, and the Canadiens lead 2-0 in the shootout. Detroit must score for this to continue. All the pressure here on the Red Wings. And Husso hasn't been able to do anything here in goal in the shootout. David Perron will be the shooter for Detroit. He's 2 for 7 in his career. Carries it up with some speed into the offensive zone. Shoots and scores! David Perron with the goal keeps Detroit alive. Now, Ville Husso must make a save. Must make a save here for the Red Wings.
Oh, what a shot.
The shootout is now 2-1 Canadiens. And Jonathan Drouin, who is 8 for 26 in his career, will shoot. Here come the Canadiens. Drouin to the middle. Good move there. Pad save by Husso. And he finally gets a stop. It stays a 2-1 Canadiens advantage in the shootout. Drouin gets stopped on with the pad. It now also, again, is a must-score scenario for Detroit as they try and tie it in the bottom of the third round. Dylan Larkin is the shooter for Detroit. 30% in his career. Takes it wide, serpentine in, cuts back to the middle, and he misses wide! The Canadiens win the shootout 2-1 and win the game 3-2. And that brings us to the end of this one as Montreal wins it in the shootout 3-2 and finish this one off against Detroit. What a game, what a finish. Very exciting shootout and overtime period there, and it came right down to the wire, but the Habs get it done. And they pick up a big 2 points in this one. So that brings us to the end of this one tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate everybody watching. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We're just trying to build a community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. I will be back tomorrow night streaming for 2 games. First, the Capitals and Penguins at 7:30 Eastern. And also, we'll be doing the Wild and Ducks at 10 Eastern as well. So, doubleheader stream on the channel tomorrow night. Hopefully, you guys can stop by. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate all the support tonight. And we are getting very, very close to 10K subscribers. So thank you guys again for that as well. Welcome to all the new subscribers on the channel that joined tonight. If it was your first time watching, it was awesome to have you here. And hopefully we'll be seeing you again real soon. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great day tomorrow. And that's going to bring it to the end for me tonight. Really good to see everyone, and good night. Hopefully, I'll see you guys soon, and see you all next time.